Alrighty guys, this is Snugsonblitz, and today I'm going to be playing in the best tank destroyer in the entire game. At least, that's what some people think. I'm talking about the Grill. Personally, I think the Waffle in Tier 9 is the superior tank, but that's just me. I've got 4 games on tap for you. I think I'd enjoy them. So let's just get stuck in, shall we? Looking at the lineups, well, they have a very good platoon. That AMX M454 is probably sitting around 60%. Yes, a reroll, but he still knows what he's doing. And his platoon 8, probably very similar stats as well. I'm going to head over here and support my mediums. We do have an E50M. I would love to see him stay alive, as it's one of the best tanks in the entire game. Hands down, that tank can do pretty much anything. Anyway, I'm going to go over here and, of course, climb up this little ridge here. Let's hope my heavy tanks spot up some targets for me. Fingers crossed. Everyone's in the right position. And by right, I mean everyone's kind of doing a thing that their tank can be effective at, spotting or going hull down. So that's good news. Got 2 tanks there. Nice shot in there. He's being pretty aggressive, this guy. The FV. And he's just stopped before he gets absolutely wrecked. So good for him. He knows what he's doing. We got 4 tanks over here. So I've got to make sure I support these guys. I don't want one tank to go down in a ball of flames quickly. Thankfully, our VK90 is a tough hombre to deal with. I'm just looking for some easy targets here. Okay, there's another guy there. So it looks like their entire team's here. One guy in mid, but they don't know I'm here. So I'm just trying to be patient. My team is not falling apart, so there's no need to worry. And that guy took some massive hits. Good work there. Love to finish him off, aiming in, and there, he's gone. So, not bad to start the game, taking out the WZ-113, a very, very deadly tank destroyer. But it's these guys that I'm worried about, Mr. AMX. I take a hit for my trouble, but I did keep the VK alive a little bit longer, which does matter to me, as that means we have 2 guns rather than 1. So VK, just stay patient. I'll do my best to cover you. This guy comes out that way, and I bounce his freaking armor. That's a pain in the ass. He's going to pre-aim me, but I think he wants the VK. That's what he'd love to do, but he just can't afford to push out too aggressively because he knows he's going to take a hit or 2. However, he's going to do something, and he finally makes his move and takes out the VK. Okay. Now this guy's going up the hill. I'll get some easy damage here on the FV. I suppose I should focus the AMX, but to be honest, I'll take whatever I can get here. Just backing on up. Looks like the FV is coming for me. He's doing a little bit of grill hunting, so I'm just going to try and see if I can help my teammates. Tough shot. Probably should use the radical thing, but, well, good stuff there. This guy's there. Come on, 268. Want to help me out, maybe? He misses by, well, not a mile, but just didn't aim. Now the 268's going to push in any second here. He'll take a hit for his trouble. I love that, and I'll support you as well. Can I finish him off? I'm not sure I would be able to, and unfortunately I wasn't able to. But we're going to win this game. It's 4v2. I got plenty of hit points, as I did my job as a sniper. Everyone did a good job here. Much respect to them. I haven't broken the 3,000 mark just yet, but with any luck, I should be able to when I find this guy with plenty of hit points. And, yep, there I go. 3,662. Can I get a little bit more? I think I bounced the shot. Can't remember exactly. Super Conk's right in front of him, and just had a quick shoot from the hip kind of thing, and wasn't able to pin him. But my teammates do take him out. There we go. So a nice little game there. I play differently when I know the enemy team have 1 or 2 very good players, especially a platoon and I'm not in a platoon. 3,600, top of the leaderboard. I'll take it any day of the week. Sheridan, very nicely done as well. Let's take a quick look at some of the stats of these guys. Yep, he knows what he's doing. 63%, 48% player. How about this guy? 65%, only 20,000 battles. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I run into these guys before, and this guy was solid too. 54%, 15,000 battles. Anybody else? Well, WZ was 55% player, but only 12,000 battles. So, Snugs came out on top, baby. Okay, now this game isn't particularly exciting, but I just wanted to share it with you as it talks about positioning. They have two fast tanks, the T-62 and the Progetto. We have Caro and a Rinoceronte. I think we should really be able to rip apart their mediums if we work together. Will it happen? Not so much. So I'm just going to head over here anyway and support my mediums for now. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and where there's 3, there's 4 probably. Or maybe not, right? You never know in Blitz. They could be anywhere. 3 guys. And that guy's taking a frick ton of hits. That's just dumb. If he falls, then our flank could be in serious trouble. We do have the FV-183 sizing them up, looking for the right shot, which is good. I'm trying to do the same. And I get lit up. Dang. How'd I get lit up there? Goodness me. Okay. Thankfully, that one tank has not lost all his health, so he's still able to do some spotting and some killing if possible. This guy's behind cover. Nothing I can really do if I don't want to get lit up. I'll take a blind shot there. There's their grill. Love to take out their 183. Come on. Looking for some easy shots. Can't get this in. Nope. But our teammates are doing a good job against their grill. That's great news. Since they're doing a good job, I'm going to see what I can do to support them. Maybe I should have supported my meds, as I didn't realize the 183 was here with me. But let's see what happens, shall we? Okay, there's the E75. He's side-scraping, or I think he's side-scraping, can't really tell. So I'm going to ignore him and hopefully deal with the Progetto. He's got plenty of hit points, but hello there, Mr. Progetto. Could have waited, but looks like he's on a mission to destroy our tank here. And I take him out. No, I don't take him out. Ah, somebody else takes him out. That's good news. So it's 4v5. Got the lead here. We've got a 2-tank lead now. I don't see them coming back from this. The E75's just kind of sitting there. Can I get a shot in this time from a different angle? Probably. That's a tough shot, but yeah. Even though it's side scraping, my gun overmatched. It's complicated stuff. Who cares? It worked. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It's really the angle and the caliber gun that you're using. So these things are complicated. I just kind of go with the flow. Can I hit this guy? Yes, I can indeed. I've only done 2,500 and change. Nothing to write home about, but I didn't take a single hit. In fact, a shell didn't even come my way. So I've saved my hit points. I've supported my team. I've relocated. I've done a lot this game and haven't even taken any damage for it. Great job, team. And I could have done a little bit more damage had I aimed in there. Oh, well, no biggie. But that is good gameplay if you ask me. You're an invisible threat, but still doing your job. Yeah, 2350 in tier 10. That's decent. Okay, moving on to our next game. And this game, I definitely go down in a ball of flames, that's for sure. They have a Sheridan and a Hawk. We have a T100 LT and a Char 4. Pretty balanced there. We've got a Krav, they've got a Krav. We've got a Hori, they've got a BZ75. We've got a Super Conk, they've got a Hori. Okay, so pretty even if you ask me. They're going that way. Kind of want to support them, but I'm also afraid of, oh boy. So there goes the T100 T, and here I come. Don't want this guy who's doing some spotting for us to go down too quickly. Maybe I can help him out. Fingers crossed. Where's the LT? Who the frick knows? It's Blitz, baby. Nice shot in there on the Hawk. Good stuff. Unfortunately, the Shark took a hit for his trouble, but now we've almost finished off one tank, and his spotting ability will be... Oh, yeah, he's gone. Not bad indeed. Unfortunately, the Shard did have to lose half of his hit points, and the T100 is still not here. He's after him, so I can get a nice whackaroony there. But there's the Krav, and that is one tough hombre. Shark takes another hit. Where's the LT? Who the frick knows? Sure, it'd be nice to have his speed or somebody else over here helping us out. I want to let the Shark get by. Can I hit the shot? Indeed I can. Didn't even need to use the radical thing. I don't mind taking a hit here. Just trying to slow him being able to do so, because that will allow the Shark to get out harm's way. Took a hit from the rear. Did not want that, but nice job taking out the Sheridan. Now I'm going to swing around here, and the T100 LT has got plenty of hit points. He's super dang fast. He should be able to play Ring Around the Roses with the Krav, so I'm just going to try and support him. However, he backs on up a little bit too far, and the Krav decides to push on in, and I'm like, oh no. So it's my time to just do as much damage as I can before. Boom. Here comes the LT, and he tries to use the carcass as protection. Not a bad idea, although he'd probably be more effective just using his speed to get around him instead of just doing that and taking a massive hit. Luckily, he fires into my carcass for the second shell, and that allows the T100 LT to get away and fight for another day. Okay, he's moving in here. Our M103 has full hit points. Maybe we could put some of those to good use, you'd think. Maybe, or maybe not. LT100, pretty aggressive move here. And let's see if it pays off. Wow, it does. He's still alive. That's crazy. Goodness me. He might die here, but I love what he's doing. He's trying to get as much damage as he can before he goes down. Yeah, I'm not going to make it. The M103 heavy tank didn't do much this game. And, yeah, the Char finishes the BZ off. So, although I died, I did end up with, was it 3,500? Something like that? I forget. 3,200, I apologize. LT, had he kept me alive, I would have been able to boost that a little bit more. And for our final game of the day, well, we've got a pretty stacked lineup on the enemy team. They've got 2 armored gods in the Super Conch and Type 71, not to mention E100. They've got 2 massive tank destroyers in the FE405 and 183, and a great spotter in the T100LT. We have a bat chat. That's great news. We also have an FE215B who's in a pretty dang good clan. My guess is he's around 56 or 58%, so I know I can count on him. Now, I'm going to take the hill. Why is that? Because I believe, and it's from experience, played a frick ton of games, that it's best to take high positions or big hills early on in the game. Because later on, your tank gets busted up, your repair kit's not working, I don't know what's going on, but trying to get up a hill then is 3 or 4 times harder. You are so sluggish. However, early on in the game, you are ready to rock and roll. And I've been lit up. That's unfortunate. So I'm just trying to stay hidden here and let my teammates move on in and see if they can find something for us to, well, pick apart. I'm a little bit cautious here, as 183 will ruin my day in a blink of an eye. But it looks like everyone's here, so you know what? I think I'm going to risk it. I don't see the 183 there. Here we go. And it looks like the T100 is bugging out. Well, you can bug out, but you can take a massive hit for your trouble. Put him on fire, and I should be able to take out your buddy here because you abandoned him. Looks like no one else is here, so sayonara, sucker. Poor chieftain. Got abandoned. How sad. They've gone down, so I'm just going to peek on over here and see if I can hit anything. Not just yet, but we do have the position. If this guy would come out, that would be great, but he doesn't. That's unfortunate. And what else we got here? This is a dangerous shot because I'll probably get lit up here. Who should I go for? Okay, I'll go for this guy just to track him and prevent him from hitting my teammates. Luckily, I'm able to get behind cover. Bat Chat decides to flank all the way around. Sure be nice if he could take out that LT. I'm going to go and support him. His spotting my gun should be golden, but he's a little bit passive here. I can see one target. He's going to be right around there. So I'm going to let this guy fire, and then I'm going to peek on out and say good nighty night. There he goes, another tank down. We've got a 1-tank lead, but it's not over till the fat lady sings, right? So far I've taken 0 damage, so that's pretty nice. My gun is reloaded, and let's see what I can find. Can hit these guys. Boom. Yep, I can indeed. They take him out. So now we've got a 2-tank lead. Bat Chat hiding like a coward. So not great news when your job is to spot. Can't hit that guy. So we move on in a little bit further. That guy's just taking a hit there, focusing on the WZ. Can I get HE in here? Come on, HE time. Oh yeah, he's gone. And finally, the Type 71. I don't think I can finish him off. Yep, there you go. But I did end up with 3,500 and change. I didn't take a single hit. I wasn't even fired at again. So the 2 games there where I did my job. I did more than I really needed to. And yet, took 0 hits. This time on top of the leaderboard. Not bad indeed.
A huge thank you goes out to my Patreons. These wonderful people help keep the lights on over here, which allow me to keep making videos for you. If you'd like to donate to the channel and see this channel grow, you can check the links in the description below. You can send over a one-time donation if you like, or become a Patreon where I can help you become a better tanker. There are 3 different levels available, so take a look, and if you have any questions, let me know. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled programming.
So what do you think of the Grill? Is it the best tank destroyer in the game? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz out.